Hey Aquarius, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your mid-July 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aqua, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Aquarius. I just saw the Five of Pentacles. Okay, you have the Death card as the overall energy. Scorpio energy could be dealing with one, have it in your chart, doesn't have to be. Death card is normally about endings, new beginnings, whether it's an ending of a cycle, ending of the way of thinking, ending of an actual situation, or a complete change of it. But something does have to end for some sort of complete change. You have the Lovers, Gemini energy in your current energy. The Six of Pentacles is the challenge. Is this a love situation and the challenge is that it's not an equal give and take, or that somebody's not giving to it or nobody's giving to it? You have the Knight of Pentacles in the Foundation, which is a very slow moving energy. It's, you know what I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles? Kind of like treading carefully. You have the Queen of Cups in the past, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be an open heart in the past. There's something else here. I feel like there's something else with that Queen of Cups. We'll clarify. You have the Two of Swords on your mind. Ten of Wands is your outcome. So I don't know if because what's on your mind with that Two of Swords at a stalemate, or ignoring something, or just not trying to face something, because this is kind of like a closed off energy. And then the Ten of Wands being the outcome. This may become a burden. Let's see. Why is the Death card? Oh, Three of Swords is here. What is the Death card here? King of Cups. Could be a Scorpio. Knight of Cups. Page of Cups. Wow. Ace of Cups. OMG. You literally have the Cups family here. You do. Because look. It's like father, son, daughter. And then mom is here. Wow. Oh my goodness. There's so much emotions here. Just for this first card. It almost feels uncomfortable. I would never expect this out of an Aquarius read. Not to be stereotypical. Hold on, hold on. There is a bit of... I don't know if it's overthinking or feeling stuck in one's thoughts. Wanting to talk, but there's also a bit of this pushing back. What is going on here? Because how do you have cards of one who may be holding back emotions, but then proceeds with those emotions, maybe even says them. Page of Cups could also be an apology, whatever. There's something coming from the heart here. But it's clarifying a card of an ending. Or is the situation here, bring a little love into it and it will completely transform? Could be. What is the Lovers? Let's see. Why is the Lovers card here? Wow. 8 of Wands, Page of Wands, 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups at the bottom. This could be some sort of soulmate connection or a connection that you feel really tied to. Because this to me looks like some sort of movement. Things are moving along. This could even be an indication that there was communication, or maybe is, because this is in the current energy. But then 7 of Wands is a bit of a resistance. Let's keep going. Why is the 6 of Pentacles the challenge? Something might not feel like it's balanced or fair. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Strength card at the bottom, Leo energy. I kind of feel this sense of back and forth. Oh, because this seems like something great, actually. For some, I feel like someone's emotional support can help the other person feel more self-reliant, more confident, more secure. Knight of Pentacles. You have the 4 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups. What is going on? In your foundation, I feel like you feel a... Listen, if this is not you, this is the other person. For sure, somebody is feeling this. Definitely. There is a sense of, in the foundation, of wanting this peace, this feeling content and feeling secure. There is a sense of security. Like, this is all happening because somebody wants to work towards and build something that's secure, something that fulfills their heart. So why the resistance? Why is the Queen of Cups here in the past? Seven of Cups, the Devil, the Hierophant. You know what I get? I get you might have dealt with, I don't know if it's with this current situation or individual, but in the past there was definitely a lot of testing your heart and kind of like pushing through a lot of either toxic situations that you've dealt with and learned lessons, and your heart was still open. For some of you, it could be there was maybe even fear, like wondering, and just kind of this fear towards commitment. But I feel like with this Queen of Cups, this is an open heart. Capricorn, Taurus. What broke this apart? Why is the Devil card here, actually? Temperance. High Priestess. Seven of Swords. Okay, for some of you, the Devil card here, in the past, there might have been either a third-party situation, like another person was actually involved in this. This could have been somebody running away from making a choice, or didn't follow their intuition. I don't know, actually. Somebody could have been hiding or avoiding. I need more on this. Six of Cups, Moon, Ace of Cups. Somebody was fearing this connection. That's what this is. Somebody could have also felt like, am I just an option? Oh, I'm saying because now I just literally felt like I wanted to cry. Somebody definitely has said this before. Am I an option? Why is the Two of Swords here on your mind? I also feel like for some of you that have been dealing with a situation that was toxic, I feel like you were trying to be patient. Again, could go vice versa. So take it as it resonates. The Fool, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups. I feel like this is seeing a situation for what it is and wanting to emotionally detach. Or you feel like, or you're thinking that somebody is emotionally detaching. For some of you, you fear losing someone or fear losing the opportunity for taking too long, or someone is feeling this way about you. Tired of being in somebody. Okay, I'm going to say this is you, okay? But this is definitely a feminine energy is what I feel like. Somebody is sick and tired of constantly being in their head or having to overthink or feeling stuck with this whole situation and stuck waiting. Tired. This is what somebody wants to emotionally get away from. Tired. Wanting to manifest something that's an actual partnership where they feel secure. I don't even think you want to think about the situation. For some of you, there's this thought of, do we, make a decision to let bygones be bygones and just have a good time for the sake of peace? Or do I come together with this person and have some sort of reconciliation or whatever? Because there is a sense of missing and yearning. Why is the Ten of Wands here as the outcome for Aquarius? The Chariot, Cancer energy, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. There's the Five of Pentacles again. Five of Pentacles keeps showing up. It's just not actually showing up as one of the cards as clarifiers on here. So for some of you, with this Five of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck quite a number of times, for some of you, you feel like you're just going to be left out in the cold, or you feel like there's just not, this is not worth it. This is just going to constantly be something that's on a loop. You're afraid of being disappointed. For some of you, this is the burden. The burden is this going to be a missed opportunity? Oh, God. For some of you, you might be dealing with a masculine energy who might be acting very aloof, or maybe even like they don't care, but they do. They do. Wondering if things could be worked on. For some, it's like wondering if something petty is going to happen, or can I trust the situation? Let me know more. What is this? Three of Cups, the Sun, the Five of Cups. Here's the Two of Pentacles. So it would, for some of you, somebody is thinking back of the good times when there was happiness and feeling. Five of Cups, a sense of loss. There could even be a sense of regret. Stress, worry. Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Maybe communicating. How is this going to go? Watching. You're dealing with somebody very stubborn for some. For some of you, it's wondering, can I trust that this is going to be fixed if I re-engage with this situation? Or maybe you are engaging with the situation. There might still be this worry, this stress of like, will things be balanced out? Because there's clearly a lack of trust here, but there is love. There is this desire for this happily ever after, but there's just constant either arguments or drama or something, a struggle. Aries energy, Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, Justice. I feel like somebody is going to end up taking action here. As much as somebody keeps holding back, someone's true desire is to take action. Now, the Emperor can represent that they're standing their ground. Cross-watching. Wait, what is going on here? Hold on, hold on. Something changes, and I'm trying to figure out what it is, but it could just be different for every Aquarius or cross-watcher. Something significant changes. I don't know if it's a new opportunity that shows up, or somebody starts to have more passion for something, or because I feel like somebody decides to work on closing off some sort of cycle and working on a partnership. I don't even have any more tarot cards to pull out. somebody makes some sort of decision here. Let's take out an oracle card. Maybe I'll get a little bit more. All right, the card of vanity just flipped over. I'm just going to throw it out there. I didn't really see it there, but when I saw the card of vanity flip over, somebody could, maybe this is like a deep down thing and not even a conscious thing. Somebody could really be concerned with how they appear to others. And I don't mean like on a physical level, but like, do they appear as a good person, as a reliable person? Oh, okay, we got two other cards. So vanity, destiny, Capricorn got destiny, and completion. So let's just read that. So for vanity, it says, Crystal, Peter, and Mike are at a party in Mike's posh home, toasting success in their business. A mysterious old man appears and asks them whether they prefer gluttony or generosity. Puzzled, none of them answers. He reminds them that more does not mean better, and they laugh. Suddenly, they are alone, far from the party, in rising water. We're getting more, cries Peter. Rain falls and the water rises faster. Play, shouts Crystal. We must do well with what we have. As they begin to have fun in the water, the rain stops. We all say we will stop when we have had enough, but there's never enough. You may be looking outside yourself for validation. Am I feeling disconnected from any people in my life? Am I growing away from limiting relationships? Keywords are environmental tension, living in an illusion, self-doubt, power to change, lesser companions, empty conversations, faith, awareness, and transformation. The tenuous balance between what is true in our heart and what we communicate is reflected in Aqua. Aquarius. Are you living and communicating your truth or just playing along? This may be a time of awakening to a new way of being. Be aware of distractions that may pull you away from the true you. All right, next card is Destiny. Black and white are in heaven waiting to go to earth yet again to complete their work. When they meet and fall in love, they learn that they will not be together on earth. In previous lives, their love was ill-fated. They appealed to the council of great spirits who turned down their request to be together. But the great servant appears and grants their wish. Together they accomplish greater things than they could have done alone. Take a risk. Dare to have your life the way you decide. Are you willing to make sacrifices to have what you desire? What tools do I need to form my own destiny? Am I ready for my destiny? Keywords are true love, taking a stand, positive omen, radical thinking, deep satisfaction, ability to change, love, pathway, and faith. It also says, black is the shade that demands to be taken seriously as it absorbs all the colors. Black emits the warm, powerful energy of the protector. Unlike black, white is isolated. Together they balance and create. You will be guided by your angels to do what is best for you and all concerned. Next is completion. I'm almost getting a sense of, not a sense, more of an understanding that, you know how sometimes people are meant to be in our lives for either a period of time or for a long time, whatever, doesn't matter, but they fulfill a certain role. You know how, like, for example, I don't know, this is just an example. Let's say you have a daughter and you and her are like, actually really good friends, your best friends, but because there's still this daughter-mother dynamic, that there is this sense of playing this role for her, and she's playing this role for you, to get either an understanding of yourself or to have life keep going for your experience. I don't know if that makes sense, but like you could look at your daughter and be like, man, I wish she wasn't really my daughter. She was the best friend that I need for support right now. Like I wish, I don't know, let's say you're going through a divorce and your teenage daughter is a form of support for you, but you can't really tell her necessarily everything that's going on. But you wish that she was your best friend that you can go have a coffee or a drink with and talk to her. So this could also apply to a love situation where maybe you feel like your partner could be a really great friend, but they just suck at being a romantic partner. I don't know, something like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, completion. He was raised in an orphanage and never wore new boots until he enlisted in the army in 1942. Why am I saying it like this? By the end of the war, he was decorated a veteran and survived what many of his brothers had not. Later, he became an actor. He was well loved, but history will remember him as a war hero. When he was finally laid to rest, Goddess smiled upon him and she received him into the heavens. This is a reminder to cherish all the beauty in your life, including endings. Reflect upon your part in history and discover what you value most. You do not fear completion. Oh, do not fear completion. Embrace it. Am I present in the moment? How do I respond to the idea of completion? The keywords are honoring your legacy, a natural ending to a grand adventure, a new beginning on the horizon, a new adventure, honoring those who give to us, achievement, determination, and fulfillment. Here is a warm and cheerful energy that brings calm to an ending, not sadness. Something is taking place outside your comfort zone, so step into the emotional grace of completion. There's no drama here, only resolution. All right, Aqua, I'm going to leave it there. I feel kind of unsatisfied. I kind of want to dig more into the reading. But just subscribe. You'll see more readings come out. And also check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, etc. Cross-watch. Watch your person's signs. Because a lot of the times when we're cross-watching, the message can resonate with us. And I'll be doing a you and them spread once I'm done with these. So be sure to subscribe. So if you resonated, let me know down in the comments below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, Andy. I think I'm going to jump into the Pisces reading. I'm going to take the opportunity that I have the time. So, hello, We Can, or Reaction King. No, you don't have to spend your entire life at the channel, but when you have time, you know, take a peek. So I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. No Pisces in your chart? Womp. And then what's after Pisces? Aries. Okay, well, I'll see you next time. Bye.